Hello children, welcome in class 9th, second lesson of textbook The Adventures of Toto, written by Ruskin Bond. Ruskin Bond was born on 19th May 1934 in Punjab. He spent his childhood in Gujarat and Shimla. He did his schooling from Bishop Cotton School, Shimla, from where he graduated in 1950. He won several writing competitions in this school. Most of Ruskin's works are influenced by life in the hill stations, where he spent his childhood. The Indian Council for Child Education has recognized his role in the growth of children's literature in India. He got the Sahitya Academy Award in 1992 for Our Trees Still Grows in Dehra. He was awarded the Padma Shri in 1999 and Padma Bhushan in 2014. This story, The Adventures of Toto, is the story based on the experiences of people who keep animals as pets. The theme thus deals with the outcome of the interaction between humans and animals. It shows that not all animals can adapt themselves to human way of life. The Adventure of Toto is an amusing story highlighting the antics of a mischievous monkey. The narrator's grandfather was fond of animals. One day he bought a baby monkey from a chonga driver and named it Toto. He wanted Toto because he had already possessed several animals, big and small, such as a tortoise, squirrel, pair of rabbits, and a goat. But he didn't have a monkey. He loved Toto too much. Slowly and steadily, the monkey grew mischievous and began to create troubles. Finally, grandfather sold it back to the Tronga driver. The story is the narrator's grandfather was very fond of animals. He had a nice collection of animals such as a tortoise, squirrel, a pair of rabbits, and a goat, but he didn't have a monkey. So one day he bought a baby monkey from a chonga driver and named it Toto. Toto's arrival not only gladdened him but also enriched his private zoo. Toto was an attractive monkey with sparkling eyes and pearl white teeth. He would take special delight in scaring elderly Anglo Indian ladies. His tail added to his good looks and also served as a third hand. Since grandmother of the narrator did not have any interest in animals, she never welcomed grandfather with a new bird or animal in the house. So, the presence of Toto was kept a secret from grandmother. Toto was very naughty. He was kept in the cupboard and he was tied with a peg. And he just jumped here and there in the almirah, in the cupboard, took out the peg and spoiled the wallpaper. He disturbed many things in the room. So it was very difficult for everybody. One day, grandfather had to go to Saharanpur for work. He had to collect his pension. He decided to take Toto along with him. He carried Toto in a strong bag made of canvas and tied it nicely so that Toto could not escape. Toto made unsuccessful attempts to get out of the bag, which made the bag jump and roll. This aroused the curiosity of fellow passengers at the railway station. At the Saharanpur railway station, when grandfather was getting his ticket checked, Toto peeped out of the bag and smiled at the ticket collector. As the ticket collector declared that it was a dog, grandfather tried to convince the ticket collector that it's not a dog, it's a monkey. But the ticket collector was very much rigid. He declared that it was a dog. Grandfather had to buy a ticket for 3 rupees and he was very much annoyed. Slowly, Toto was accepted by grandmother, and as she accepted it, it was given a place in the stable along with the donkey named Nana. Toto did not get along with Nana as well. It annoyed the other animals kept in the stable. Toto was very fond of taking bath, and especially he enjoyed taking bath in warm water during the winter season, and he tried to copy the narrator. He would touch the water with its elbow or finger, and just getting the warmth very slowly, it will go inside the water. One day he almost boiled himself. How? In a big kettle, tea was being cooked. The water was boiling, and in the beginning, Toto found it very comfortable. He went inside the kettle. As the water started boiling, Toto was not able to bear the warmth of water. It would try to come out of the water and again it will go. Fortunately, grandmother observed it and it was taken out. One afternoon, Toto ate the family meal of pulao. Grandmother, she cooked very delicious pulao. Toto very secretly came in the kitchen, took the container of the pulao and sat on the tree. He threw the empty dish from the tree and it broke into several pieces. Toto's mischiefs grew by the day and grandfather realized that they could not keep him at home. Finally, he found the same Tonga driver and sold Toto back to him for a sum of 3 rupees. So, we came to the end of the story. Here are some words with their meaning. Learn it by heart. Write down them in your copy. The message of the story is that the writer intends to convey that baby animals look cute and we are tempted to keep them as pets. However, we should not get carried away by their prettiness because each animal has its own characteristics. Some animals, like monkeys, are very mischievous. They can cause a lot of damage if one is not careful with them. So, one should not keep animals as pets unless one has adequate information and skill to train and handle them. However, animals thrive better in their natural habitat. Here are some questions and answer. Go through them. Some questions for you for self-assessment. Hope you like the lesson. Thank you.